It's Thursday time for our home segment, and this week we are talking about 5 simple tricks to look instantly organized without actually organizing.
Like that?
Ooh.
Yeah.
Yep.
Joining us now, as
There you
always, Nicole White from the One Team at William Ravis Real Estate. Nice to see you again.
Thank you for having me back.
So it looks like you're organized. This is perfect for me. I love
So
this.
this is honestly, I think it's perfect for everybody. I think we can all relate that we want our houses to look organized, but
Yes.
it's really hard to find the time to like color code and and maybe even just the patience to do all of that. So I was actually staging a few homes, getting them ready for sale, and I was like, oh my goodness, these are really easy, fun things that you could even just do at home just to keep yourself sort of organized so that you could at least feel like you're organized without organizing. So the first one, I don't know how many of you have your Dawn just sitting on your counter, or even in your bathroom, your hand soap just sitting. So what I recommend is we take it out of the main container and then put it in a glass container. So it could be clear. Again, this one's yellow because it might look familiar from last week. We were kind of doing that fall fix. Yeah.
Yep.
So, and again, when it's right next to your sink, you can immediately, we have our mulled wine that we had from last week, the spray. And then again, here it is, like it immediately looks styled and your sink immediately looks a little bit more elevated, but again, organized without
I
actually
like too
organizing.
that you have it on like a special thing too that separates it.
It keeps it feeling less cluttered. Instead of it just being thrown there, it almost looks as though there's purpose.
It has a spot.
Has a place.
It does have a spot. And again, sometimes people have countertops that maybe soap could stain.
Yes.
So just be mindful of that too. So that's why I like to have those too. All right. So the next one that we have here is our remote control roundup. I'm sure you guys are always hunting for your
Yes.
remote.
Yes.
So
Yes.
again, let's have a little bit more purpose with it. So I do have, again, I just grabbed this from my house. I think maybe you're supposed to put a candle in it, but I did just throw the remote in there. If you don't have anything like that, honestly, even just throwing it right here, on the tray works too. And I very easily, again, a lot of this stuff probably looks familiar from last week when we were talking about fall. Just style the tray real quick. And then again, there's an actual purpose and a spot for your remote. So it looks a little bit more elevated, a little bit more less cluttered. And it, again, sort of like being on this tray, in your kitchen, you now have this in your living room.
See, now we're on this one. I learned how to do this fancy.
You learned.
Yeah, that's
I
right.
should have quizzed
I know,
you. I
that's
rolled
an
them all up
amazing
because I was
example.
actually gonna quiz Catherine on it, but I was like, no, I'll roll them all up. So this is now we're working into our bathroom. So you'll even see here, I don't even have 3 of the same white towels. They're actually just a little bit different, but I just literally folded them in half and then just rolled them.
You did a great
okay.
job. Oh, it's okay. You're funny. Tough
Uh-oh,
crowd.
here we go.
All right,
Let's
keep
go.
going. Ready?
Again, here too, I found myself a tray. This actually fits on the back of your sink. So I did style it real quick with just maybe your spray back there, and then maybe just like your room scent. Oh, look, you did, you are a little fancy.
Wow. I'm impressed.
All right, so you're taking over the segment.
Thank you. We'll see you next week on Tips from Darren.
There we go. So Darren's a little bit bougier than I am, clearly. But again, a really nice way just for your bathroom to look a little bit more styled. So even if you have open shelving, throw it up there. Even if you're throwing these in the front of maybe your messier stuff, it just kind of gives you the feeling that, okay, at least something in my life is...
Short on time. We got to go. Matt's yelling at me. All
Oh
right,
boy,
do
okay.
this one.
The next one, your coffee station. So again, get yourself a nice container, throw your pods in there. I did get a little thing for our sugar packets. And then just again, styling it with your coffee mugs on a tray. Again, organization a little bit more elevated.
And the containers.
And lastly, I know that this is really bothering you, but, and I'm not even asking people to organize their entire pantry. This is kind of like a fake it pantry jar. Just pick some of your most popular items that you're using most regularly. You could see that my kids really like Lucky Charms, so you see my Lucky Charms in there. I like the gummy bears, so I do have my gummy bears in here, but even if you have granola bars or you're looking at oatmeal, just throw it in there. And again, it kind of will give you the idea of sort of being a little bit more organized without having to organize the entire pantry.
It looks
So-
great.
That's great.
My house,
Yeah.
we got to open the chip bag. Now we're dumping the chip bag in the thing. I said, can we have a chip bag?
Well, you can. I agree with the chip. At least have a chip clip.
A chip clip?
Yes,
Chip
throw the
clip.
chip clip on there. But or maybe throw the chips behind the control so that you're not seeing the uncluttery.
There you go.
We're hiding our mess. We're hiding our
You
chip
do that all
bag.
the time.
Nicole
Yes,
White from the
thank
One Team
you.
at William Ravis Real Estate. Thank you. Nice to
Thank
see
you.
you.
Good to see you.
All right.